Hey, this is Coffee Chug, and I'm here with my next video in my journey with the Microsoft Surface Pro 3. I've been using this now for about 2 weeks since my last video. And what I have found is a higher and higher increase of use of the Surface Pro 3 compared to my MacBook, um, which has been my staple now. Geez, I can't even tell you how long, since 2006 or so. Um, I recently went to an education conference in San Diego for a week, and I didn't even take my MacBook. All I brought with me was the Surface Pro, and I loved it. And I'm continuing to love this product more and more. For this video, what I want to focus on is the pen. And where I want to take this, just so you have an idea of why I keep making these videos, is I want to be able to share not only how I'm learning and adapting and using this device, but the applications to education as opposed to tablets, Chromebooks, a MacBook, or things of that nature. I think they all serve things very well in their own right. And so I'm looking at it through the angle of education as well as personal life and productivity. Okay, so you can kind of see the slide here. This is actually shared. This is a getting started presentation, and so I know it's probably a little hard to see through my camera here. But I want to talk about the pen. It is not a stylus, and I think that's a key thing to distinguish here when we talk about this. For my iPad, I have the paper app, and I bought their $100. They called it a pen, but it's a stylus. This I love. It was something I did not think I would use, and the first week I didn't even touch it because I was like, I have a touchscreen and I have a keyboard. What else do I need? But I'm finding myself using this more and more and more, and it's very, very effective. There's a top button right here. What this button does, which is very nice, is when you click it once, it'll open up OneNote. So if I continue to find ways for OneNote, you can see I click that button, boom, there I am, right in OneNote. If I were to double click this twice, I can do a screenshot, and I could capture the whole screen, or say I just wanted part of this. Say I wanted just a slide, and I just want to add this here. I can drag what I want, and boom, it loads it up right to OneNote, and then I can move it to the proper folder and things of that nature. So that is very, very helpful, especially as I'm using OneNote to store more and more stuff and moving away from Evernote and some things in my Google Drive doc. So there's the top button there. It has two buttons on the side. The bottom one, or the one closest to the tip here, is your erase button. So as you're writing or doing some work, I love the app that comes equipped on here is this Fresh Paint. And I'm not an artist, but I do like to draw and doodle and sketchnote. You can see some of my work here. Okay, if I just pull this up and say I'm doing my drawing, I push that button down and I erase. And you can see it does a pretty nice job. So it's not the top button. It's not like an eraser like you would think of a regular pencil. It's actually this one right here. So that's pretty nice. The other button, which is right next to it then, all right, is your right click button. So think about that on your mouse. You'd hold that to right click and do all your regular options that you would normally do. So boom, there you have it. What's also nice about this, there is a feature or a function here so that if you're doing work, the screen recognizes the pen is in proximity, which is in the range. So for the first time, which you can't do this on a lot of other devices, I can have my hand on the screen and it actually turns everything off except for the pen tip. So you don't have to worry about having your hand way up here and having a terrible angle. I put my hand right in the screen and just go to work. And that's really, really nice. So the other thing that I wanted to show you that I've learned so far, and I'm sure there's way more. Some of you are looking at this going, this is nothing new here. But let me get into a new page here. Actually, pull this up. Okay. Thinking of education is this. My wife is a math teacher, and I'm thinking about iPads and one-to-one devices and things like that. And not all of them are always conducive to education. Now, I know obviously the thing with this pen would be, well, kids could lose it right away. But what I like is this. For developing lesson plans, my wife always complains of the things that she wants to use. She cannot get her mathematical equations the way she wants. It drives her nuts. She's very particular in that. So if I go up to draw here, I can go to this ink to math option, which I know might be a little hard for you to see. And I can type in my formulas or equations, and it'll convert it, my handwriting, right into the document. You know, I could do another one here. The draw, ink to math. Say I wanted 8 to the second power. Boom. There it is. I know it's probably really hard to see, but it converts it into a typed text there. There you go. You can see it now. And so that is very, very helpful. So with that being said, I highly recommend using this pen. It's something, it's breaking habit. It's establishing new habit, because I've never used a pen before on a computer screen or a tablet or device with my iPads or my MacBook Pro, except for my paper app one, and that was strictly for drawing. So this is revolutionary. It doesn't seem like much. It's not a stylus. It is a pen. It's easy to write. It's easy to do all sorts of things here. I can go down here to my keyboard icon down here. I can go to the free flow. You can change your keyboard options down here. And I could write okay, insert it in there. Okay, I can type in coffee here. I can see that it shows coffee. I can insert that right into my text. So that is really nice. Just it reads for the most part pretty well. And away we go. All right, so I hope you found this next video helpful. This is my journey as I work very hard to become a pro and really master all the amazing things that this device can have. If there's other tips or tricks or questions you have, please let me know. And in the next video, I'm just going to talk a little bit about the keyboard, customizing the start, and just some other things that I've learned. Thank you so much. I hope you found this helpful, and I look forward to sharing more of my journey as I convert myself to using the Microsoft Pro 3. Have a great day, everybody.